Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Yes, sir, I'm good.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rohan, excited for this podcast?
Yes, sir. This is my first time being in some place like this.
Okay. After this podcast, you will get famous.
No, no, sir. I don't want to be famous. I just want to learn, have some new experiences, sir.
Great. Great. Okay. You scored 280 marks out of 300, right?
Yes, sir.
You expected this much of marks? That surely you'll be hitting this much of marks?
Sir, actually, I had some confidence level built up before appearing in the exams. I had appeared in few mocks, like almost 15 mocks before that. So I had this confidence level built up. I was scoring almost in the top 10 of all the mocks. So I knew pretty well that if I can maintain my accuracy level a bit, then
Uh-huh.
probably I would score well. But 280, it was too high because the receipt was quite easy, actually, honestly.
Okay. Okay. I mean, how was your expression when you saw your result?
Um, Sir, actually, when I checked the response sheet, it was pretty much obvious that I made a few mistakes. I mean, I knew that I made two mistakes, but
Mm-hmm.
then again, when I checked, I saw that I made two more. So
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of, a bit let down. I felt a bit let down because I made two extra mistakes, which could have been avoided if I probably gone through the answers again. So it is very much vital that I should again recheck the answers, even though I know that yes, I'm pretty much sure that I have answered all of them. So it is very much important that I again do it twice or thrice. I think it
Okay.
helps in the
Mhm.
examination centers.
Okay. Okay. So, you haven't appeared for the testnet so far. This is the first time you have appeared for the CVT, right? Testnet you
Yes,
haven't appeared so far.
no, sir.
Yes. Okay. But have you gone through the testnet paper, past year paper of TISS, testnet as such?
Yes, sir. I went through the three sections. I mean, quant sections, English, and logical reasoning. Well, the GK section is not there in the paper from this year onwards in the
Mm-hmm.
CVT PG. So I
Yeah.
went there. I checked the difficulty level. So even I appeared at SNAP and Maharashtra MBA CET before that. So I expected the difficulty level to a bit higher. But when I first saw the question paper, I was kind of, very much excited that probably I would be able to answer all of them. I mean,
Ah,
it wasn't
okay.
like that.
Okay.
Quite easy, but I made a few mistakes, honestly.
Since you had prepared for the SNAP CET, so that is why you found this paper was bit easier than the SNAP and
Yes,
CET.
sir. Yes, sir. Because I gave some time, like 2 months prior to this exam,
Uh-huh.
daily. I used to practice. Daily, I used to give mocks. Honestly, I
Okay.
used to give mocks daily, like two on a daily basis. So I think it helped strengthen my preparation level.
Okay. Great. So basically, in your preparation, mocks play very, very vital role.
Absolutely, sir. I would request, the people who are viewing this podcast, which will later be, launched on YouTube, that they should probably give mocks on a very daily basis, like 6 to 7 mocks in a week. I mean, mocks are very much vital. You learn and then you again go and check yourself how you have performed, how you have tested yourself. Mocks are very much vital, sir. I would admit.
Okay. How much was your percentile in SNAP? How much is you have scored?
Sir, I appeared on 22nd December, the third shift of Snap, and I found the paper absolutely difficult because considering the mocks level and the other things, I found that probably the 22nd December's paper of Snap was the toughest paper in the history of Snap. I would admit, as
Mm-hmm.
per I have calculated. So I could not finish the paper in time also, and I
Mm-hmm.
scored 30.25 probably out of 60. It was 94.21 percentile.
Mm-hmm.
I got. So that was that one attempt I made in Snap.
Mm-hmm.
I also received calls, but I could not convert them after interview.
So obviously, if you're appearing for the SNAP, then SIBM Pune, either SHMRD or SIB or SIBM Bangalore. These are the top four.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I mean, you must be targeting all these four campuses, right?
I was targeting SIBM Pune, but actually the paper went very difficult. I could not attempt all the questions on that particular day.
Okay.
So what happened is that I actually could clear the cutoff of two institutes. I mean, before that I filled the form of these two institutes. One of
Mhm.
them is SIIB Pune, and another is SIDTM Pune.
Okay.
I could clear the cutoff of SIBM Pune. So then I appeared for their interview sessions, but I could not convert them. I have been waitlisted by both the institutes as of now.
Okay. Okay. This happened last year, you're talking about, right?
Oh, sir, this year just.
Okay. 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 Uh, which institute? I come again. What are the campuses you got the call from Symbiosis?
Sir, SIIB Pune and SIDTM Pune.
SIIB Pune and
SIDTM Pune, sir.
okay. Okay. So SIIB is the good one, no? Third number. It is a good campus,
Yes, sir.
good
Yes,
course
sir.
as well.
Yes, sir.
So, but you didn't clear the second round.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your expectation from CET?
Sir, actually, I forgot to check my response sheet because I was in Jharkhand back then, and the network internet connection was pretty slow. I could not get access to the server and all these things, so I could not check it. But I expect that I would score around 150 because I'm pretty much confident that I would score around 150. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so obviously, if CET is there, then JBIMS or the Sydenham.
Yes, sir. JBMS. I mean,
JBIMS, even not Sydenham, you are
absolutely.
considering.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, so Rohan, quickly brief me about your academic background, which state city you belong to, and
Yes,
how this TISS and MBA idea came to the picture.
So actually, I am from the state of West Bengal, from a small town near Kolkata. Uh, I mean, it's a very peaceful city around here, and our parents, our peers, all of them are probably focusing at this particular moment on their academic background, not on the sports activities or this. So we have this culture around here in West Bengal that you need to focus in your studies from your early days, from your school days. So what happened is that in the 10th examination, 10th boards, in the 12th boards, we had to work very hard due to the peer pressure. Of course, I have to admit this. In the 10th, I scored probably 93.25 percentage, and
Wow.
in the 12th, I scored 92 percentage. But in the my graduation, I have scored probably around 7.1 CGPA. It went down because I was pursuing my bachelor's in science in physics, and
Okay.
probably in the last two semesters, I did not
Mm-hmm.
perform that because I lost some interest in the curriculum. So I was very much in, and I actually grew my interest in the cultural activities
Okay.
because debating, theatrics, and extempore, these three are kind of my very passionate activities. So,
Mhm. Okay. Okay. And how this MBA idea, TISS came to the picture, yeah.
yes.
And how you got to know about us, Maneuver?
So actually, honestly, to answer your second question, I have been when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is that after brushing my teeth is I open my Google Chrome, then I go to YouTube, then I watch whatever the feed is coming. That is the first activity I do. That what are the updates I'm receiving. So obviously, I've subscribed to your channel and the feeds you, I mean, continuously provide regarding TISS. I mostly receive the information regarding TISS mainly from your venture, from mainly from Manoeuvre Education. Honestly, because I saw that you have been probably uploading these regarding the response sheet and all these other activities regarding GDPI and all these sessions, probably on a daily basis. I have to admit that on a daily basis, probably you have been probably streaming some live video, something like that, some information have been providing on a daily basis. So that is what have been helping me because clearing my doubts. And you also went to JBMS probably once or twice, sir.
Uh-huh.
I saw one video of yours there. So it
Uh-huh, yeah.
actually helped me get the idea of how the environment is going to be there, how the dean, the professors are there. I mean, I like very much all of them. So the thing is that the idea of TISS came to my mind when I was pursuing my bachelor's, because one of my seniors have been pursuing a course from probably TISS in Assam campus. TISS is Assam campus. So he told me that TISS is a pretty prestigious institute, and TISS Mumbai, I mean, comes at the top. So the thing is that I then checked and I found out that thesis HR and labor relations program is kind of at the top. I mean, it has the caliber to beat even the course curriculum of the IIMs. Even few students of IIM Ahmedabad or Bangalore, even they admit this thing that thesis human relations and labor relations program is probably the country's finest.
Mhm.
So I was very much interested to go there, because of course TISS has its own credibility, own prestige, and all these things.
Right.
So it kind of inspired me, sir. Honestly, it kind of inspired me.
Wow. Okay, so Rohan, currently, what are the courses you are taking in TISS as you have scored 280 marks?
Sir, only the thesis, human relations and HRM and labor relations, sir. Only this one.
Okay. So basically, HRM LR program only you are
Absolutely,
having.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And they have a labor study, I think LSP course as well.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you can, I mean, check it out that as well, because this, I mean, they give this three courses you can select out of two campuses.
Yes, sir. I have seen the course.
And do you have a ODC? I mean, ODC in your mind, work experience 2 years?
No, sir. I don't have any work experience actually, sir. I'm a fresher.
Oh, okay, okay. So that means you are not eligible for ODCL
Yes, sir.
program.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so coming back to the CUET preparation part,
Yes.
quickly if we can, finish. Out of four section, quant, logic, English, and DI,
Yes,
which
sir.
section was toughest for you, which you were not comfortable with, and how you have managed that section? Yeah.
Sir, actually, what I found out was that I mean, I found the total paper actually a bit on the easier side. Honestly, I have to admit this. I cannot, I mean,
Since you
lie.
had prepared for the SNAP CET, I think that is why this happened.
Yes, yes.
Maybe,
Actually,
I mean, paper was on moderate side. I totally accept that part.
yes,
But
sir.
since we had a prior preparation, that's why that helped you, right?
Yes, sir, definitely. I think the paper was not even on the moderate side, if you ask me, because if it was really moderate on the moderate side, then they could have asked a few questions in the logical reasoning section regarding the number arrangement, the number series questions, and all these things. They could have asked a few questions, like a few difficult questions, but there were not even any difficult questions in the number series or number arrangement section, because if the teacher or if the particular organization wants any student to face any difficulty in the exam or make the paper a bit tougher, then they should always go for the number arrangement or number series questions, make them tougher a bit. So they would always go for this, but they did not even do this. Even in the quant section, what they could do is they could probably ask a few tough, a bit difficult questions regarding permutations and combinations, but they did not even do that. Uh, so the thing is that the question paper was pretty easy, I would say. I mean, if somebody prepares on a daily basis, I mean, if someone keeps a clock just by his side and put a timer on that and prepares on a very daily basis, then probably I think that if he goes for at least 2 mocks on a daily basis, he would strengthen himself, he would completely prepare himself, and I think that would be a very solid basis for him to go for other examinations as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. And why you have not thought of giving CAT exam, ZAT exam?
Sir, actually, I haven't appeared at the CAT examinations last year, but I appeared at the ZAT examinations. I
Uh-huh.
mean, this year, and it went like I mean on the downside, because I scored probably 85 percentile or something like that, and
Uh-huh.
I was very much. I mean, I found the DM section very tough. I mean, very tough means I probably scored very. I mean, I cannot score 13 percentile, 13 or 14 percentile in DM section. I mean, that was really, I mean, pretty bad, probably. I mean, DM
Mm-hmm.
section got me on the
Mm-hmm.
fix, and quants, even the quants in the ZAT paper was very tough this year, sir. I mean, I could not answer. I was not pretty sure about even two questions in the quant section in the ZAT paper, because I think that ZAT's quant paper was tougher than the CAT's ZAT papers, CAT's
Um,
quant papers.
Totally agree. Obviously.
Yes, I found this year for this year, sir.
This year, I think all the major MBA exams
Yes,
were
sir.
on the tougher side, like CAT, SNAP, ZAT, all these
Yes,
exams
sir.
on the tougher side.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Can you elaborate the importance of the mock, as you have appeared for many mock tests?
Yes,
So we keep
yes.
on saying this part. So importance of the mock, how you have analyzed your mock giving strategy and what you have learned from the mock and how it helped you in the actual exam.
Yes, sir. So I think even if I have got this opportunity to be in a podcast with you, I mean, it's really, I've been probably blessed by God. I mean, it is all due to the mocks, sir. I mean, I stand here today only because of mocks. Whatever I've scored in the CUT PG examinations and whatever I've scored in SNAP or whatever I've already scored in Maharashtra CET, all is due to the mocks, sir. Because I used to give mocks on a daily basis. I would again tell this to the viewers who are viewing this, who are going to watch this video, that please kindly give mocks on a daily basis. Because what you might score low out of 300 in the CVT PG mocks, probably in the first attempt you score 80, 95 in the 90s. Okay, that is good, no problem. Don't get demotivated. What you do is find out your weaker sections. Take a notepad, put a notepad just on your table, and while after you have given the mocks, just take a pen and just note down what are the weaker sections and what are your strong sections. So what you do this after giving the mocks, take a 30-minute break, eat something, or drink a glass of water, then sit down again. Don't go and do any other activities after that, because we'll forget. What happens is that when we leave our task, then we cannot finish it if we do not finish this complete. After some time, because if we take a long break, we'll forget about this, we'll be in some other activities. It generally happens. So the thing is that your weaker sections, and then again go through the study material or whatever you have in your hand, and always follow one study material in the beginning. Then afterwards, when you have gained some maturity in that particular topic, or when you have strengthened yourself in that particular section, then go for other materials. In the beginning, don't go for two or three materials. I mean, this would confuse you will confuse yourself if you do this. So always choose one particular material in the beginning, then go for other materials after you have gained some experience, knowledge in that particular topic. That is what I did, sir. Actually, I mean, mocks played a very vital role. I would always again request the viewers that please give mocks on a daily basis. I mean, this would help.
There is a common mistake which done by, as you mentioned, like
Yes, sir.
when we start our preparation, we follow multiple, study material, multiple resources. We want
Yes,
to study everything rather than focusing on
yes,
the
sir.
one thing which is actually required for the examination. We
Yeah,
watch some video, then we go to the Google, we read something, then we watch some other videos, we take n number of opinion, then we, mix all those opinion and we do unwanted thing which is not required to crack the exam. So it
yes,
is
sir.
very important. Guidance is in fact very, very important. Mentorship. Uh, if we have that part, we got the right resources, material, proper,
Yes,
coaching part or the self-study, whatever you are doing, and then mock.
yes, sir. Yes,
Sufficient.
sir.
And keep yourself motivated. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
simple. Okay. Yeah, Rohan. Last question. What tips or the session you want to give to upcoming year aspirants, those who are targeting for CUT 20, PG 24, TISS 25, 26?
So I would tell them that some of my friends even appeared at this examination this year. I mean, they appeared the exam without any preparation. So I would request them that do not do this. Maybe CVT PG is a bit easier than probably CAT or ZAT examinations, but don't take it, I mean, for granted.
And we
Don't take
never know
any.
na, next year what happened, what kind of a question or paper they will throw us.
Sir, it is kind of, I mean, I do not know what they're thinking, but considering the fact that the cutoff is going to be a bit higher this side, this year, I expect
Yeah,
that
obviously.
probably it is around 255 or 260. I think so. So I think they should prepare themselves, because scoring 255 or 260 in a paper of 300, it is not a very easy task as they might think after seeing the question. But because I made a few silly mistakes, like I said, I made two silly mistakes. That's what my score went down to 280. So if you make like 6 or 7 silly mistakes, maybe next year the cutoff is going to be high on the higher side, a bit higher than these. So you won't be able to clear the cutoff. So be diligent, and of course follow the course curriculum, and on a daily basis be disciplined, go for the mocks, practice and practice and practice. I mean, I should request them to at least practice 50 questions from these 3 sections on a daily basis, like 150 questions on a daily basis. I mean, 150 questions all in the MCQ format. I mean, how much time would they take if they do this? Like in the morning, if they give two hours, in the evening, if they give 2 hours, in the 4 hours, they would be able to complete this. I mean, they should try at least. I mean, in the beginning, they should not just lay back and see that whatever happens after December, we'll start the preparation. This won't happen. This should not be done. They will fall behind.
Okay, okay. So be diligent, be confident about yourself, be motivated, give your 100%, practice a good number of questions from each section, give mock test, do the analysis, improvise yourself. All these things you have to do if you really want to crack your CET PG examination.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all, guys, in this podcast. Such kind of podcast will keep on coming up. Any kind of other question, if you want me to ask from the people, those who are giving the podcast, please write in the comment section. Rohan, thank you for coming and sharing your experience. And once again, congratulations for your 280 score. And surely next round we will be clearing.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, sir. Thank you.
All the best. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
I have